Have a seat. I'm working on getting you out of water now, okay, Mike?
It's okay. Appreciate it.
Hi, Michael. Obviously, you know, when we're in here speaking, we're speaking with regards to what you had told me outside on the scene. We are investigating a theft, obviously, and you had admitted to it out there after you had been advised of your Miranda rights. I said I wanted to speak to you inside with regards to that and get your side of the story. So, listen, do you have any problem explaining your side of the story?
Yeah, I just want to say no, but
Listen, before you go any further, it's a formality,
I
okay?
understand.
But I have to, as I advise you your Miranda rights outside, I have to advise you them again inside, okay? And I have to have you sign off on them, all right? So, with that being said,
would you respectfully, before we go further,
sure.
just walk me through?
Each Miranda,
No, just the steps in general. You know,
as far as,
after I get Mirandized and we go through the discussion and
Mhm.
statement, like what could potentially be the next step. I mean, I'm really distraught. I mean,
I understand.
and I'm not saying this to try to put guilt on you in any way. I know you're working with me. I just have so much going on. I mean, between the election,
And that's what I want.
between
That's,
my mom being really sick,
yeah,
like really sick, and I'm probably gonna be flying out there within 2 weeks.
where's she at?
She's in Florida.
And listen,
And-
that's,
and with another child in the way and a new job, I mean, I'm just really stressed out, and I let my emotions get the best of me, and I know it's
Mike,
bad judgment. And
listen,
I'm asking
I'm gonna cut you off just for a moment. I have to get through this first, all right? And again, this is stuff that I wanna hear. I wanna hear everything that you have to tell
I don't
me.
know if it means anything. I mean,
Listen, it does. It does. Believe it or not,
is there any
you know-
way we can, I could talk to Chief Morrison and just let him know, you know, the
I
situation?
I could speak to him directly, okay, and then have him speak to you. okay.
I would like
All
that.
right, so listen, without further ado, all right, today's date is the 25th.
I'm gonna waive my Miranda rights. I mean, I'll sign off on it.
Okay, all right. Well, this is a formality, all right, and we'll go through it accordingly. All right. All right, can you read the first statement out loud?
You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand this?
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Can you write your answer next to it and initial next to that? Okay. Can you read the rest of them and initial off
Anything
accordingly?
taken will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand this? You have the right to talk to the lawyer and have him present while you are being questioned. Do you understand this? Sorry.
That's okay.
You're not before the higher lawyer alone will be one to represent you for any question. If you wish to understand this, yes.
You don't have to read these out loud, just the first one. Can you read the last statement? You can read it either to yourself or out loud. It doesn't.
What's today?
The 26th now. And I'll put the time down. I'll do it right now. Time is different. It's 1 minute later. But I'm witnessing this, okay? So you have waived your Miranda rights.
I'm very respectful of your
Listen,
work.
I appreciate that.
I
really do.
know you're doing your job.
So listen, let me sign here.
Can I ask a question while you're doing that?
Sure.
Is there any potential for just get like a warning? And I don't know. I mean, I'm really asking you guys.
Listen, there could be. Okay, I'm not gonna, and again, I'm not lying to you.
I know.
You know, I'm
I
not
believe
trying
you.
to push you in any sort of stupid way or to tell me anything that you haven't already. Okay, I brought you in here because I wanted to get your side of the story, because I understand that you're under a lot of stress right now, and you know, as you were explaining to me out there, and you know, I wanted to sort of see why, you know, this whole thing happened. And with regards to that, we're talking about the theft of political signs. So outside, you disclosed to me that you did in fact take those political signs off that person's property, correct?
A sign.
A sign, okay. All right, so you took a sign off a person's property, and then what did you do with it afterwards?
I took it with me,
Okay. Where did you go with it?
just put it on my car.
Under your car?
Mm.
Okay. Where did you take the sign from?
The corner,
The corner house?
yeah.
So it was on their property in the front lawn?
I believe it was on the side. I don't know if it was on their property or not, but it was on the side.
Okay. Did you have permission to take that sign?
No.
Okay.
I did not.
Have you taken the sign before?
No.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
And that's God honest truth.
Why did you do it?
I guess in the realm of just politics and government, running for office, just going door to door and talking to a lot of people and doing everything I can. I heard a lot of people telling me that they've been influenced to take my sign down, put another sign up. They told me that my sign disappeared off the lawn, and then I felt like I went over and spoke to a neighbor a couple of days ago. No, I'm sorry, maybe yesterday.
What's the neighbor's name?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's the son.
This is the person
So this-
with whom the sign was.
No, it's the son who lives there.
But it is the property in fact where you
Correct,
took the
correct.
sign from.
That location.
Okay, so you spoke to one of the residents there.
Yeah, and I said to him, look, I don't care about the signs. They don't mean anything to me because it's about people. And he said to me, a sign was placed on the lawn several times, and he himself had removed it because he didn't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And then my wife told me today that the resident of the house came over our house and said, "Look, I'm gonna put a sign up, a couple of signs up, or a sign. I don't know. I wasn't there. Don't let Mike get upset. We live with neighbors."
Okay.
And
So your neighbor had.
I let my emotions
I
get
just-
the best of me.
I
apologize.
I just wanted to hear
My
that
voice is
correctly.
very hoarse.
That's all right. And again, I'm working on getting that water.
Appreciate it.
As soon as
Are we just talking,
no,
or am I
it's-
being recorded? I don't know.
this is being recorded.
Okay.
Okay. So, I understand you're saying you let your emotions get the best of you.
Yes, I use
Now,
bad
now that
poor
person,
judgment.
that person that had come over your house today and spoke to your wife, they said that they in fact put that sign up?
I believe so.
Okay, alright. So what happened tonight? It was
Just-
what? At what time was it?
I don't know.
What time was this
I
around?
don't know.
Okay.
I don't, honestly, I don't.
What time did you get home from dinner? You had said you'd been out.
Maybe 9:30.
Okay. Had your wife gone to bed after that?
She did.
Okay.
I was taking care of my son.
Okay. So you were downstairs at your home,
Yes, taking care of my son.
and then what happened?
I just got frustrated, just always thinking about it, it's the election, thinking my sons are disappearing. I felt that it was just like, why are 3 signs being blocked? Why not just one and one, mine and then the other one, and just have them right next to each other, and, people, that's enough for people.
Yeah.
So, I just let I don't know what else to say, I let my emotions get the best of me.
Okay. I can understand that,
And
I
I'm being-
sympathize with it.
And I'm being 100% honest,
So
if I could move a little
My
back in
gut-
time, I would, and regardless whether somebody saw it or didn't, I'd just not do it and use better judgment, and I know there's always a cause and effect and a consequence to everything, I realize that,
Mhm.
I would expect nothing else.
I noticed there's some black
I don't know what that's
residue
from.
on your hand.
I have no idea what that's from.
Okay.
I think it might have been something I was holding on to, maybe the police car.
Okay.
Um,
Alright. Sorry about that. We'll get you
okay.
cleaned up in a minute.
It's okay, but
So you're saying you have some things going on right now? Mom's sick?
My mom is very sick.
What's going on with her?
She's got stage 4 cancer.
Yeah.
And it's not looking very good.
Where's she at?
She's in Florida.
Okay. That's a tough thing.
It's been a lot. I dedicated this whole campaign to my grandmother who passed away last year,
Mm-hmm.
who was like my mom, and it's just very frustrating and use bad
That's
judgment.
frustrating
I
seeing
use
these-
bad judgment. I almost feel like I should pick up the phone, call, apologize, and just be like, look, politics, it's one thing, but, it's people, and it should be about people. It should be about honesty and, let the people make a choice. And, it is what it is, other things are out of my control.
Mm.
And disrespect that, and I've always respected the process in every way, and, you know, it's in my fourth time running,
Yeah.
I respected the
It
process.
is your fourth time.
Yeah,
Wow.
a long time,
Yeah.
I started, I was like the youngest council person in Russell Park at the time, and, no longer,
Yeah.
but, you know, it was really poor judgment. You know,
And I can
that's
see
the-
how all this would be frustrating. You said that you have
I just
a
really
child on
wasn't-
the way.
Yeah, I wasn't even really thinking, I mean, I was not thinking. It
How
was
far
just-
along is your wife?
And we've had some complications too, so it's just, 4
So-
months almost.
4 months.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. And you have one other child.
Mhm.
Wow. Excuse me 1 second. I'll get you that water.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you very
I
much.
was gonna open it for you, but.
No, I appreciate it.
After you took the signs, where did you go?
Towards my house.
You, I'm sorry, where?
Towards my home, I'm sorry.
Okay, and then, did you go into your home, or?
No.
Okay, where'd you
I
go?
just had to go for a walk
Okay, and then, where'd you walk to?
towards the field,
Which field?
where the football field is.
The Rosa Park High School football field?
Yeah, towards that direction.
Okay, and then, I had found you right back there by, it's, what is
I
that,
just take a
2,
walk.
3 houses away?
Right, and just went to the walk.
Okay, alright. So listen, you're obviously remorseful about this,
I'm
right?
very remorseful about this, you know, I just think in the
And you
big,
just
in the
Did it
big
in a,
scheme.
did it in a
No.
moment of, in just a moment of frustration? I mean, is that fair to say?
Yeah, and just not thinking, you know, just not thinking, and, you know, it was obviously a very bad judgment.
Did you know what you were doing was wrong?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay. Alright.
I mean, it was out of frustration and just stress,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm under so much stress,
Yeah, this is a big thing.
and, you know, it all culminated.
Beyond this whole thing,
It all
obviously,
culminated.
this is,
It all culminated, and I felt like, you know, why do you have to have 3 on one property, you know, one location, you know, it's just like 1 for 1. So it just let my emotions and
So he had-
poor judgment.
that person had 3, signs
Same,
for,
yes,
for
yeah.
who?
Oh, that position.
Who's the opposition?
The Democratic candidates.
So that would be, okay, Democratic, 3. And you pulled off one of the signs?
Yeah, I'm, yes.
So there were two left on the property, is that fair to say?
There was 3 left.
There's 3 left on the
Mine,
property?
One of
One of yours?
Yeah.
Did you put the other one back there, or
mine.
did?
Mine?
You, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you took one of the, one of the signs
I had
out?
mine there already.
Okay,
Yes.
and then
It was there.
the neighbor had put up 3 other signs
Correct.
for the,
I don't know if it was
for the
there.
Democratic committee.
Right, it could be, right.
Okay, and you had taken one of those signs?
That's correct.
Okay. Okay. Alright, Michael, listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna end this interview at this point, and, I'll take you back downstairs and we'll go from there, okay?
What
The
is-
time
nice.
right now is 12:10 a.m. and it is October 26th, Sunday. All right, just give me one moment, okay?